In this video, we will study about the different components of IC engine. Okay, so these are the cut section model of IC engine. Okay, this is the model of 4-stroke diesel engine, and this is the model of 4-stroke petrol engine, and this is the model of 2-stroke diesel engine, and this is your 2-stroke petrol engine. Okay, so in IC engine there are several components. Okay, but we have to know about the components which are most important component for both petrol and diesel engine, and also 2-stroke and 4-stroke engine. Okay, the common components which are both petrol and diesel engine are first one is your cylinder. Okay, now I am going to show you cylinder, which component is your cylinder. From this portion to this portion, this is your cylinder. Okay, from this portion to this portion, this is your cylinder. Okay, next is your piston. Okay, this component which is reciprocating inside the engine cylinder is known as your piston. This component is known as your piston. And next is your connecting rod. This red color rod is known as your connecting rod, which connect to piston and crank. Okay, next this black color component, which is moving in circular, this is known as your crank. Okay, this is known as your crank. This black color component is known as your crank. Okay, next crankcase. Okay, crankcase in two-stroke engine, this portion is known as your crankcase, and for 4-stroke engine, from this portion to this portion, this area is known as your crankcase. This portion to this portion, and this area is known as your crankcase. Okay, next is your piston pin or gudgeon pin. Okay, the pin which is joined to piston and one end of the connecting rod. This is piston and this is the end of connecting rod, and this pin is known as your piston pin or gudgeon pin. Next is your crank pin. This is your crank pin which connect the other end of the connecting rod to crank. This is your crank. This pin is known as your crank pin, which connect one end of the connecting rod to the crank. Okay, next for petrol engine, this component is known as your carburetor. Okay, so carburetor is present in petrol engine, whose function is to mix air and fuel in proper ratio. Okay, and for diesel engine, this component is known as your fuel injector. This component is your fuel injector, which is used in diesel engine. Okay, which is used in diesel engine. Next, this is the inlet valve and this is exhaust valve. Okay, and for 2-stroke engine, this is your inlet port and this is your exhaust port, and this is your transfer port. Okay, next this is your flywheel this is flywheel, and in two stroke engine also this is flywheel. Okay, next is your cylinder head. The topmost position of the cylinder, is known as your cylinder head. Means this portion is known as your cylinder head, which holds valves in four-stroke engine and spark plug. This is the spark plug, and this is the spark plug. Okay, spark plug for petrol engine. Okay,